looked me in the eyes and you said it.
Katia, the first time I ever met you, I thought you were the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. After that night, I prayed to God that I'd be lucky enough to see you again. Not only did He answer my prayer, but He granted me a miracle to be blessed enough to shortly be able to call you my wife. The first time I knew you were special was on our second date, when some person asked if I was an NC State fan. You immediately looked at the person and replied, "Duh," with your charismatic smile shining all over your face. At that moment, you melted my heart and had me falling head and heels in love with you. Fast forward to today, and we've been on one amazing journey together. From taking me to New York City to see the Big Apple for the first time, traveling together to various mountains and beaches, to adopting 3 precious fur babies, we've done a lot. But as far as I see it, the adventure of Katia and Drew's life together is just getting started, and I could not be more excited.
Katia, you are beautiful.
Love you.
Words can't describe how happy you make me and how lucky I am to get to call you my wife and one day the mother of my children. I promise to protect, provide, care for, and adore you for the rest of my life. Katia, I love you with all my heart.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, God, you look amazing. You're beautiful. I love you so much.
Love you too.
You look beautiful.
Drew, about 2 years ago, I decided to take a chance and meet a stranger at All American. I remember it was a rainy, cold day and I felt a little sick. I asked my roommate at the time if I should take a rain check and he encouraged me to go. "You'll never know what might happen," he said. Boy, am I glad I followed his advice, because that stranger in All American turned out to be my husband. Even though that first date culminated in an hour of small talk and me awkwardly looking at gymnastics on TV, it was a moment I'll never forget. You're the most genuine, thoughtful, patient, and loving person I've ever met. Thank you for putting up with my fast food addiction, cat lady status, and terrible driving. I'm so excited for what is ahead. If it's anything like the past year and a half, it should be one hell of a ride. There's so much more I could say, but you already know. I love you.
Love you. I, Andrew, take you, Katia, to be my wedded wife.
To have and to hold,
From this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish.
till death do us part.
According to the laws of the state of North Carolina, I now pronounce you man and wife, what God has joined together. You may now kiss your bride. It is my great privilege and honor to introduce to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Andrew Charles Turner.
Tonight is an incredibly important milestone, but what is going to matter in the long term is what you do together in your relationships with each other and with other people on a daily basis. God is more interested in process than ends. God's blessings on both of you as you embark from here as a married couple.